Dear students, welcome to EduSat teleteaching program. Today we will discuss the last part, that is the part 4, or we can say SGP 4. SGP we have discussed sense group paragraph 4. We will discuss the last part of our interesting chapter, the Missile Man of India, that is your book Skills of Communicative English, page number that is your 43, the last part, that is paragraph 8 and 9. You know, as like the previous classes, first of all what we have to do? The recapitulation of the last class. Okay? This you see please, the recapitulation we will discuss. What is the recapitulation? Or for your better understanding, for your recollection or memorize. Okay? You see the first one, Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam began his career at Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in Bangalore, or Bangalore we can say. Can you say Bangalore is the capital city of which state? Yes, Karnataka. Okay, very good. Yes, Bangalore, or we can say very popular, it is Karnataka. Okay, in the Karnataka state, the capital. Okay. And the second point is, then he joined DRDO as the scientist. Okay. He stayed there for a long time. Okay. After that you see the third point, that means in the last class we have discussed all those things for your better understanding or for your recollection of the memory. I am going to say in 1969 he joined in ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, as the project director. India's first satellite launch vehicle, what is this? SLV, the first satellite Rohini was launched into the orbit under his guidance in 1980, or under his supervision we can say, or direct supervision we can say. Rohini was there and he launched the vehicle. Sometimes we got the problem, what is satellite? Moon is the natural satellite, Rohini is the artificial satellite. What is the use of it? That is, it goes to the orbit of the earth to have the communication, to get the communication. Okay? Next, we see what other things are there. At the head of integrated missile development, India's 4 missiles, namely Prithvi, Trishul, Nag and Akash, were developed under him. That means he developed the 4 missiles. Remember, practice it, Prithvi, Trishul, Nag and Akash, so that he was known as the Missile Man of India. Understood? First of all, so he developed Prithvi, Trishul, Nag and Akash. So he became very popular and known as the Missile Man of India, not only the India, world also. As the chief of DRDO, Kalam supervised the Pokhran nuclear test in Rajasthan third desert over a fortnight. Means he stayed there for a fortnight, means for 15 days in a camp. You know, third desert is very hot in Rajasthan. He stayed there. You, as a scientist, you stayed there for 15 days for the test of our nuclear test, that is Pokhran, you famous. I have told you at the time it was great huge success. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was with him. It was a pride day for India. The test was hugely success, means great success. That all things we have discussed in the last class. So we will go to the next. What here we will read? What is that? The last part of our missile man APJ Abdul Kalam. It is very sorrowful. Some honors are there, rewards are there. First of all, we will have the reading, 2 times loud reading, then we will go to the meaning. Okay, start. Dr. Kalam was appointed as the chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister and Secretary of Defence Research and Development Organization from July 1992 to December 1999. Okay? For his greatest contribution to the field of space, defence and nuclear technology, this eminent scientist was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and the nation's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, in 1997 by the government of India. Again we will repeat. Yes, Dr. Kalam was appointed as the chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister and the Secretary of Defence Research and Development Organization from July 1992 to December 1999. For his greatest contribution to the field of space, defence and nuclear technology, this eminent scientist was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and the nation's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, in 1997 by the government of India. Then we will go to the paragraph 9, that is your last part, very thorough. Okay? We see, do not fail. It was 27th July 2015, 2015. Okay? Dr. Kalam was delivering a speech or lecture in Shillong. During the course of his lecture, he collapsed. He was immediately taken to a hospital. He had suffered a massive cardiac arrest. His death was great loss for our country. Dr. APJ Kalam will be ever remembered for his dedication, devotion and selfless service to the nation, particularly as the missile man of India. Again I am going to repeat. It was 27th July 2015. Dr. Kalam was delivering a lecture in Shillong. During the course of his lecture, he collapsed. He was immediately taken to a hospital. He had suffered a massive cardiac arrest. His death was great loss for our country. Dr. APJ Kalam will be ever remembered for his dedication, devotion and selfless service to the nation, particularly as the missile man of India. Loud reading is completed, then we will do the meaning. SGP 2, 3, 4, here the SGP 4 is there because this is the last part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 classes we have done, this is our last class. So, it is the SGP 4, SGP means sense group paragraph. Here what award or what reward or honor he had got, that we will discuss. Dr. Kalam was appointed as the chief scientific advisor. Initially he was a scientist, but right now chief scientific advisor, okay, to the Prime Minister. In the Prime Minister, okay, he was appointed as the chief scientific advisor. Understood? At that time he was appointed as the chief scientific advisor and the secretary of defence research, again also 2. Secretary, he is also secretary of defence research and the development organization from July 1992 to the December 99, near about we can say 7 years. Okay. What as the chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister and also Secretary of Defence Research and the Development Organization. For 7 years, he dedicated his life for the country. Not for the 7 years, we can say for the whole life he has dedicated. You see the great man of our country. Okay? Next we will go what happened there. You see, for his greatest contribution, here contribution means service, we can say. For his greatest contribution, his means service of APJ Abdul Kalam, greatest contribution to the field of space, okay, defense and nuclear technology. Three things, one is the space, another is the defense, and the next is the nuclear technology. Understood clearly? Okay. For his greatest contribution to the field of space, defense and nuclear technology, three things you have to remember. Contribution means service for what? Service for one is the space, another is for defense, and the next one is the nuclear technology. This eminent means very famous, popular scientist was honored. Honor here means what? Respected to Padma Bhushan in 1981. You see the picture of Padma Bhushan is there. Okay, first given, so many awards given to him, only something is there. Innumerable, we cannot count the awards given to him. But you see what happened there? For his the greatest contribution to the field of space, defense and nuclear technology, the immediate science, the famous science, or not famous, very famous scientist given the award. What are the award? The award is the first the Padma Bhushan. Padma Bhushan you remember in the year 1981. Then the Padma Vibhushan in the year 1990 after that. Okay. Then means after 9 years he got the another highest award also, that is not Padma Vibhushan. Another Padma Bhushan first, then Padma Vibhushan. And the next one is the nation's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna in the year 1997 by the government of India. Bharat Ratna, you see the picture, the emblem is there, okay, the people, the leaf of the people is there, the Ashok, that the statue is there also, that is engraved there, that which is very prestigious, given to the country of the person who was eminent or the famous in all fields. This award is not only given for the scientist, it may be given for all fields. It may be the poetic or in the artist or whatever may be there, the eminent person who has contributed his life for the development of our country, the award is given to him. So, in the year 1997, he was given the Padma Vibhushan, and also in the year 1997, he was given the Bharat Ratna. Okay, Padma Vibhushan in the year 1990 and Bharat Ratna in the year 1997. Okay. Next we will see what happened there. You see the next thing, it was 27th July 2015, Dr. Kalam was delivering a lecture in Shillong. During the course of his lecture, he collapsed. He was immediately taken to a hospital. He had suffered a massive cardiac arrest. Just to listen, it was a sorrowful day. It was 27th July 2015 when you see our great scientist Kalam was delivering a lecture in Shillong. Shillong, where is Shillong? Meghalaya, is Meghalaya. The capital of Meghalaya is Shillong. During the course, during the time when he was giving lecture or speech, we can say, he collapsed there and immediately taken to a hospital. He had suffered a massive cardiac arrest. Cardiac here mentioned the heart stopped temporarily or a permanently. Okay. So, he died there. He suffered a heart attack, we can say. Cardiac arrest is very simple way, heart attack. Okay. A sorrowful day for APJ Abdul Kalam? No, sorrowful day for all the people of our country. He was giving speech where? In Meghalaya, that is in the Shillong, the capital city of Meghalaya. When he was giving the lecture, or giving the lecture means a speech, he collapsed, fell down. You see the picture, fell down, all of a sudden fell down, and at the very moment, immediately he was taken to the hospital, and then came to know that he has been suffering from a massive cardiac arrest, means heart attack. Here means cardiac arrest, we can say the heart stopped, some it may be temporary or permanent. Okay. What happened there in the next slide, you see please. His death was great loss for our country. That means he passed away. His death was great loss for our country. That means he passed away on that very day. Dr. APJ Kalam will be ever remembered for his dedication, devotion and selfless service to the nation, particularly as the missile man of India. It is sorrowful thing for a country like India, who was dedicated all the life, but all of a sudden he collapsed and passed away. His death was great loss of our country. Okay. And he will be remembered. He means here means APJ Abdul Kalam will be remembered for his dedication, means hard work. For his dedication life, he has dedicated everything. If you will go and read more about APJ Abdul Kalam, dedicated life, he has dedicated all his entire life for the betterment of the country. And devotion, great love and care, we can say. Carefully, dedication was very much care, selfless, without any interest or vested interest or personal interest. He has done the service for the nation, but a time came, he passed away. It was a great loss for our country. And the meaning is over, then we will go to the next place. You see, some assignment is there. Assignment means some questions we will discuss of APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, you see. What awards and honors was Kalam honored with? We have already discussed, you know very well, easily you can get the answer, or you can tell me the answer. Kalam was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and the nation's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, in 1997 by the government of India. Again, this question is important for you. What awards and honors was Kalam honored with or given with? Kalam was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and nation's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, in 1997 by the government of India. Question number 2. What is the highest civilian award of our country? Again, what is the highest civilian award of our country? The highest civilian award of our country is the Bharat Ratna. Okay? Bharat Ratna, we can say the Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award of our country. Both the answers are correct. What is the highest civilian award of our country? We can say the Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award of our country. How did Kalam pass away? Means died. Pass away means How did Kalam pass away? Kalam passed away due to a massive cardiac arrest, means heart failure we can say, when he was giving lecture in Shillong. Okay, there was a heart failure. Immediately he was taken to the hospital, but the doctor said he was passed away. Yes. Question number 4 you see. What qualities of Dr. Kalam do you like very much? The last part of SGP 4 we have discussed. The people of country will remember Kalam forever for his dedication, devotion and selfless service. 3 things: dedication, devotion and selfless service to the nation. Very nice thing it is there. And also Dr. Kalam was the dash to the Prime Minister and the Secretary of the Defence Research and the Development Organization. Okay, see question number 5. Dr. Kalam was the dash to the Prime Minister and the Secretary of Defence Research and Development Organization, that is he was the Chief Scientific Advisor. Okay. Next you see, and this is very important one, that you see what we read. Something is there, this is the grammatical thing, textual grammar we can say. You just read and say around 1,000 rupees was required to pay towards the course fee. Okay, 1,000 rupee was is there. Bundles of newspaper were distributed by Kalam, it is the bundles. So, you see nouns like news, physics, mathematics, measles and ethics look like plural in form, but they are actually singular and take the singular verb. Remember, news, S is there, physics, S is there, mathematics, S is there, but it looks like plural in form, but actually they are singular. When we go to the exercise, easily we can do. And uncountable nouns like furniture, equipment, stationery, luggage, weather, advice, information, they all are plural in forms. And a noun like say compass, says glasses, goods, trousers, police, people are take plural verbs. Yes, you see the questions, then you can do it. Okay, you see the questions please. Who can answer? Gymnastics, a dash sport. Gymnastics is sport. Social studies, dash my favorite subject. It is not it? Yes. Politics, here and now. Politics is here and now. The news, we have discussed only the news, dash been published in the local daily. The news has been published. Yes. The police dash the traffic. Here it is police is plural. The police control the traffic. 100 kilometers dash a long distance is, okay, it is a unit. Measles dash fever causes. Okay, this is the things that we have to discuss, that is the textual grammar that belongs to the your topic, the missile man of India. Next we will go to the some key points what we discussed today. Okay, some key ideas that you see, then we will wind up our program. Dr. Kalam was appointed as the Chief Scientific Advisor to the Prime Minister and the Secretary of Defence Research and Development Organization from July 1992 to December 99. First what was there. Then he was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1981. Understood? Then after many honors he had got. We will see what that one. After that, the Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and the nation's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna in 1997 by the government of India. Okay? You remember, my dear students, Bharat Ratna, okay, he had been honored with Bharat Ratna in the year 1997 by the government of India. The last thing is there, very shocking thing, he collapsed during his lecture in Shillong, where he suffered a massive, means great cardiac arrest means the heart failure we can say. He collapsed there when he was delivering lecture in Shillong. There is a heart failure. It was a great loss of our country. His death was a great loss for our country, you remember. But he is remembered forever. We remember APJ Abdul Kalam as the great man of India. Okay? You see, these are the things, that means some points you have to remember, the books. Okay, the turning points is there. You see the APJ Abdul Kalam, the last things. With this, I want to conclude this chapter. Thank you.